problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
So, hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in. I am the coach. That is Marley Bets. And we in this thing. And let's get on to our next game. And let's kind of jump right into what a lot of people are saying is the game of the week. And we're talking about them defending champs. All right, my boy Stetson got the fade with the Clippers on and the design on the side. We talk about the Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Oregon Ducks in the Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta, where a lot of rappers are getting popped right now because of their lyrics. Boys better wake up. Your boys better just wake up a little bit. The line opened up in 16.5 during the summer, and money has been coming on Georgia. There is some 17s on the board, and there's 17, but as a consensus, the spread is minus 17.5. The total opened up at 52.5, and right now it's at 53. 53.5 is a consensus, excuse me. And if I need to correct that number there, we need to go ahead and do that. We'll get that corrected here. But let me keep going with these actual factions while my boy Marley takes care of me real quick. Get back to my notes. Somebody breathing hard than a bitch. It's Oregon.
That might be me.
It's hot already on the West Coast. Oregon 6-13 against the spread in the last 19 games, 10-4 straight up in the last 14 games, 8-0 in the last 8 games straight up in the month of September, 8-1 straight up in the last 9 games when played on week 1. But you know, a lot of these statistics don't really mean nothing besides that last one because the coach is gone. Cristobal. Let's keep it going. Actual factions for the defending national champs: 12-6 against the spread in the last 18 games. The under's gone under 8 out of the last 11 games. 18-1 straight up in the last 19 games. 10-0 straight up in the last 10 games played in the month of September. 7-0 straight up in the last 7 games when played in week 1. The unders also hit 7 out of the last 10 games whenever Georgia's playing as a favorite. So there aren't any injury reports right now out for Oregon. As far as Georgia, we got Karis Jackson, wide receiver. He's questionable. Kendall Milton, running back. He's questionable as well. Arian Smith, wide receiver. He's out indefinitely with an ankle injury. And Andrew Paul, running back's out for the season right now. So that being said, I'm gonna take it to the SEC king right now, Mr. SEC himself. All of a sudden, you know, because he wasn't this SEC last year, but he just, not that I remember. But anywho, Marley Bets, what's the play? Because at last year at one point you took Arkansas to beat Georgia, but we gonna keep it going. Georgia versus
Arkansas
Oregon.
to cover against Georgia,
and that didn't even happen.
I didn't take them to beat Georgia.
Okay, you're right, but that didn't happen.
It didn't.
But go ahead, man. My bad.
That's SEC on SEC crime, so that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It was like I took, them against, I took
Vanderbilt. I mean, against Hawaii.
We saw what happened to Vanderbilt against Hawaii. I stayed off that game, but we saw what happened.
Man, should show to him.
All right, so we're really talking about 17.5 because personally, I don't think, I won't even say personally. Obviously, I don't think Oregon is going to win the game. I'm not a fan of Bo Nix. I'll just be honest with you. When he was at Auburn, I wasn't a fan of Bo Nix. I feel like he's a fucking accident waiting to happen. Georgia got a new coach. Me and Big Boss covered this up. If y'all want to see my opinion on Dan Larry, y'all check out Who Banging. Go find the coaching breakdowns and coaching changes video that me and Big Boss did. Y'all can get my opinions on Dan Larry, because I'm not finna discuss it right now. I'm really just figuring the fact. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not ever back Bo Nix in the game, bro. I just don't. And you know that boy Graylo love this nigga Bo Nix, and I don't know why. I just feel like he's a turnover waiting to happen. So like, I just personally cannot bet on this guy. I'm a fan of Stetson Bennett as far as like a college quarterback. I don't know what he's gonna do in the NFL, but he goes the way he stepped in and led Georgia. Now we do know they got to replace their running backs, but let's be honest, this is running back you, so we know somebody is going to step up. Right now, it's Kenny McIntosh. You still got 2 wide receivers coming back. You got Brock Bowers, the tight end, 56 catches, 882 yards last year, 13 receiving touchdowns. Now, you do have to replace a lot on defense. You only got 3 coming back. But one of those is Jalen Carter. You know what I'm saying? 37 tackles last year, 8.5 sacks for a loss, 3 sacks as a sophomore. So we know the guys. You're right. It won't be as good as it was last year, but last year was like some historic ass shit. So they had 5, 6 fucking first round draft picks go. I don't know personally. I don't think they covered the 17. I don't. With all that said, I'm not even making a play on this game. This is going to be a watch for me because I do need to see how good that defense is going to be. 17 is a fucking lot of points. I do think Georgia wins this game just because they're too big, too physical for Oregon. And I feel like Bo Nix, even though he's been up against this Georgia team, he shouldn't be scared, but he's just not a good quarterback in my eyes. I am going to look at first half Georgia, probably be about 10. That'll be a lean, but I don't have an official play. I'm honestly not betting on this game, to be fair to everyone. I didn't hear what you said because you was muted.
Tripping. Flat Top, do you ever play for this game? I'm sorry.
I do. So I like everything, Marley went into with that. So Georgia, it's not going to be the same defense as last year, but that was historic level. They're only having 3 come back, but I still think, with what they have on offense, you got your tight end coming back, the receivers, and Stetson coming back. I think they're still going to be they're ranked number 3. Good Georgia team. But they're going to have a little bit of a test with this Oregon team that's bringing back, they have all 5 of their offensive linemen coming back for Oregon. They have, I think, 4, can't remember exactly how many they had coming back on defense. They lost Thibodeau, but Noah Sewell, Brandon Dorla, up front. And then there was a Colorado transfer that came in to kind of help out the secondary. So I'm surprised Mr. SEC didn't jump on it. I think Georgia, I don't know if they covered the 17.5, but I think first half, whatever they're looking at, maybe that 9.5, 10. I like Georgia to come out and set a statement. So my official play is going to be Georgia first half, whatever that spread is going to be.
Hold on, give me a sec. Before you get to throwing out officials. Hold on, let me see.
Go ahead, I'm pulling it up. You can keep it going. I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, it's probably like 9.5, maybe.
They probably not gonna have it this early.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to hold on, I'm on my spot right now. They should have it on Vegas. If you go to Vegas Insider, they should have it. Some books should have it.
Give me an under 10. I might take it if I can get an under 10.
Big Boss, what you got?
I got to get back focused because Razor over there pulling my hairs, talk about my squad.
Yeah.
But it's all good, though. We'll talk about that later in the show. But on this, if Marley ain't going to take SEC, I'm going to take him. Nah, just kidding. No, I don't know. Oregon got a lot to prove. But, I wasn't a fan of Cristobal. I took a lot of flack for that, too. In the show that we was talking about Cristobal, man, they lit the comments up about that. But I still don't care. I'm not a fan of Cristobal.
I'm not either.
He's a slickster. He left them high and dry over there. It's a lot for to step in there and take care of. So I'm not going. That's one of them show and tell teams. But Georgia, on the other hand, we talked about this on the show before in the previews that Kirby Smart's got a lot to prove right here. Is he the real deal? Because he was hit on defense pretty heavy by players moving on. You know what I'm saying? If he's the real deal, then for sure he got some stars in the horizon that's coming, this year to pick up the pieces. But if he's not, if he's just for show and, mission accomplished, I'm going to fold my shit up and get up out of here, then we won't see such a dominant team. But you can't – I'm not a Stetson Bennett fan either. So neither Bo Nix nor Stetson Bennett move me in any type of way. So I'm not sure about them two. I'm off this one. But if I had to take a play, and I'm going to take Georgia minus the 17.5 for the simple fact that they can run the ball. They will have a great offensive line. They heavy in the trenches. And the trenches, that third and fourth quarter, when these cats around here cramping and all that good stuff, that 300-pounder pushing on you the whole time, you're going to break. You know what I'm saying? But the hook on the 17 is a bit much, bookies. That's a bit much.
Yeah, it's just a little too
give
much.
Give us some love. I know you're not going to give us 16, but at least give us a 17 or something, man. But no, I'm not going to take a running team like Georgia, playing a team like Oregon with so many variables and having to get up in points based on mostly the running game. So it's a pass for me.
I agree.
First half is at 9.5.
Ooh, I like
it. Official 9.5.
Now everybody in, huh?
I like that 9.5. I can see them double digits.
That's a touchdown and a field goal.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, you know that means you really like the 17.5 too, though, right?
Double up.
The horns,
Double up.
baby.
9.5 and the 17.5.
I like the horns, Razor. You see the horns, baby? I like the horns.
Is that the Nipsey? Is that the Nipsey?
Huh?
Yeah, that's not the Nipsey.
Nah, it's the age.
Oh, come on, Razor. The fuck?
Nah, he want to see it, is what he's saying. Anywho, say, man, Oregon might be lucky if they get 10 points. I'm going to be real with you. They can run. Georgia can run this up, man, and it can go off of a special teams. It can go off of 2 picks, a scoop and skull. The skull can get up there. It could get pretty nasty. I can see this being 2018. I can see this 28-10 easy, maybe even 28-7. Oregon with a new quarterback, O-line there, yeah, that's good and all. But a lot of guys transferred out of that school. Bo Nix is cool. Yeah, Otis. I can see this. I can see that easily 34-7. Get a nice, good return game and a couple of special team possessions, good field position with the defense. And the defense is good for 2 turnovers. With Bo Nix, now we're talking maybe 3.5. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if I were to make a lean on this one, I definitely would go with Georgia. I'm not going to do first halves because I can't do first halves this early in the season. I messed up doing I know, but last week I suffered for it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I hit one and I lost one. That Utah State one pissed me off. So, but I can see them covering this game, full game, and we all turning the TV and whatever channel it's on, looking at the score like, damn, they running through these boys in the fourth quarter, and just seeing them just lean. I would take Georgia with the points if I had a lean, but I'm not making a play on this one. I'll do some live betting quarter by quarter.
I like that first half, but I just don't know yet. Like, I agree with you. It's too early to be making first half plays.
Well, Flat Top says he likes UGA first half minus the 9. So we're gonna see Flat Top. We're gonna root for you. I think
big boy
Oregon might get 3 points. It might be 14-3.
That's what happens when you take a Pac-12 team and you put them up against some big boy.
I can see that. I can see that Flat Top.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.